hello. Welcome to this week's activity that goes along with our book, Pete the Cat. I love my white shoes. The author of this book is by Eric Litwin, aka Mr. Eric. The art is by James Dean. All right, if you haven't heard this book, go on the YouTube page and check it out. All right, this is going to be our activity today. So, I'm at home. I have very little supplies, contrary to what I would have at the site. So at the site, I would typically use an eyedropper, right? Those little things that you squish and the liquid comes up. I don't have that here. So what I used was a straw. I cut it into little pieces because what happens when you block the end when there's liquid in the straw? It sticks up there, right? So that's what we're going to use to transfer the liquid. I also have washable liquid watercolor. I used all of the primary colors. So there's 3 primary colors. Yellow. We have blue. And we have, of course, red. So I'm going to use these colors to make some of our secondary colors, which are the ones that we're familiar with as well, like orange and greens. And we're going to do all of that purple, right? So I'm going to use that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my pen. Oh, look, wait a second. I'm going to show you too. I have my little tray with my cotton balls. You can use other things. Would be an awesome activity to use filters for coffee, those coffee filters. You can make things out of them once you've dropped the color onto them. Let it dry, let it disperse, and let it bleed throughout the paper. And then they can make things with the filters. Butterflies, flowers, anything that you want to make. But I have cotton balls at my house. So that's what we're using just because we're trying to mix colors. So it works. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my little straw to move the watercolor into my tray. All right. So I'm just going to put my finger right over. I'm sorry, you can't really see this. Let me see if I can show you. Just putting my watercolor. See, it's stuck in the top. And then I just kind of, let me show you. Drip it down, okay? So it's going to absorb into, I'm going to do a couple different ones because I'd like to do a couple different colors. And if it goes on the tray, I'm okay with that because that's what I got it for. Okay. You can use, I know a lot of people don't have the washable liquid color. I only do because I'm a teacher. But you can use our watercolor palettes that we use, and those disperse and bleed throughout the paper. Also, you can use food coloring if you have food coloring in the house. Okay, so I'm putting my colors. I'm going to try to bring purple because that comes up a lot in class. Red and blue make purple. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to get my little straw, add some blue, and see it just disperse. So I'm finding out that it doesn't bleed as much in the cotton, but you can still tell the colors as you put them together. They'll still make the colors. All right. This is an experiment. What does red and blue make? Oh, it makes purple. You're right. How about red and yellow? What does red and yellow make? Let's find out. A very little bit of yellow. Drop it in. Oh, my goodness. It's looking orange. See? And you talk about the colors as they change together, making orange. What does yellow and green make? Want another secondary color? Yellow and green, they're 2 primaries. You put some blue. And let them experiment. Don't tell them what it is. Let them find out for themselves. What do you think it makes? What color do you think will come out if we put yellow, but a little bit more yellow, yellow and blue together? Let's find out. All right? And let them learn. You can see in the middle. There's yellow, or green, sorry. That's our secondary color. All right, I hope you like this activity. Again, check out Pete the Cat, I Love My White Shoes. That's our book for this week. And I hope you enjoy. Have fun with your families. All right.